we got up next, fellas? We got get your popcorn ready, man. B Lee is
Popcorn
about to
ready.
tell us which games to go, and man, don't be no homer because you know our Lakers gonna beat them Bulls, and we got these Bulls
That's
fans
the
over
game.
here.
That's the game to watch. Cause
So don't be
last time
no
we
homer,
played the
but
Lakers, don't sleep. We what? Then we lose by a last second shot or
They
2 points.
they wasn't even playing hard. It was the
yeah, come
Bulls.
on, man.
It's the
You know the
Bulls.
Bulls. Hey,
Well, y'all
Chicago sports fans
play us like y'all
are
did Golden
crazy,
State.
bro. Y'all,
Play us like y'all did Golden State.
oh
Watch
my
what happened.
gosh.
It might
Man, we
because
talking rings,
that's
man.
how we
Yeah, we
play versus
talking
clubs.
rings. You can have a regular season victory. We talking rings over
Hey
here,
man, we ain't
man.
going that far right now, man.
All
Y'all
right,
We
talking
all
are.
right, all
about
right.
y'all talking about stuff that
Get
don't
your
matter right now.
popcorn.
We in a regular season, man. We talking about all star. Why y'all gotta take it up a notch, man? We just need the W, baby.
All right. Okay, games of the week. Saturday, the 23rd. You have the Heat at the Nets. It's going to be wild. Points are going to be wild. Maybe the Nets can hold a team under 125. Let's see. This is a Eastern Conference final prediction right here. So the Nets and the Heat could be there.
I'm
Monday,
watching.
you got Monday you got the Nets and the Heat again. I wonder if the Nets gave up 200 on Saturday, but we'll see. Then you got the Lakers and the Cavs. So the Cavs, we'll find out that the Lakers actually play defense, and LeBron's coming home, so maybe we'll bring back JaVale McGee. Yeah. Paul Gasol, he's fouling out almost every game, so let's go ahead and get McGee back because we got 12 fouls. All right, Tuesday you got the Clippers and the surprising, impressive Hawks. They're a lot better than the last year. But can the LA basement team keep up with the pace with the champs? They neck and neck right now. It's like a half game separation of with Trae Young tapped back into himself like he was last year. We
Hey,
like to see about that.
and I like Atlanta. I like Atlanta.
Then
The Rondo
Wednesday,
effect.
we got the 76ers and the Lakers. The MVP candidates, Joel Embiid versus AD. That's a good matchup as well as LeBron and Simmons. So
You're
is
right.
this the first final
That's,
matchup of the year?
that might be.
The Bucks and
Might
the
be.
Lakers played, and that wasn't really a
That's
contest.
not that's not gonna be the finals. Like we need to have a whole segment on Giannis because I swear.
Yeah, but the 76ers and the Lakers could be it. Then
Yes, I believe that's
Thursday,
it.
yeah, then Thursday we got the Heat and the Clippers again. I mean not again, but the Heat and the Clippers. We got the Heat again in one of the big games. So this is gonna be good. Then on Friday you got the Bucks and the Pelicans. So you get to see Giannis and Zion, Brandon Ingram, see what he does if he shows up in the second half. So, let's see how these superstars put on the show this week.
One thing
Oh
I want
man.
to point out, man, because I'm looking at this game that you said is coming on. It's coming on today. The Heat and the Nets.
Mhm.
I can't believe, and I'm looking at this because I'm a sports betting man. I can't believe that the Nets is favorite though. They got a 8 point favorite.
Yeah.
They got
Over the
eight
Heat?
over the Heat.
Yeah, I can see that. The Heat been struggling, bro.
They just lost to
What?
Cleveland twice.
The worst team in the league.
That made
Who's
that.
playing with all this COVID going on?
Yeah, that's a good question though, man. That's
Yeah.
as far as like who playing as far as the Heat. That might be why they favorite, but I'm surprised
Yeah, I
on
can
that,
see it.
man.
I can see it. And then you got money makers. I'm sorry, you got odds makers who don't know basketball. Like I saw people really thinking like James Harden would fit over there. Like how would that work? Like when I heard it, I said this might be the dumbest trade I've ever heard of. Like
They
literally,
trade
that was my thoughts because
they
I'm
trade
thinking
their
how in the
bench
world?
and their
Yeah,
defense. They trade their
yeah.
bench
Like if you'd have
and
kept
their
Jared
defense.
Allen, then I would have been like, hey, okay, maybe they got a shot. You know what I'm saying?
That was a key
Because
piece. That right there
because
didn't make no sense. He was the best defensive player. Go ahead,
right,
Alex.
but when they put him in the starting lineup is when because remember they were struggling before the trade, but they put him in the starting lineup and then they started to pick up a couple of wins, put DeAndre Jordan on the bench. But it's like, come on, man, DeAndre Jordan long in the tooth. You know what I'm
And
saying?
they're
So
trying to make DeAndre Jordan happy, it seems like.
What
well,
happened to
he
DeAndre
KD.
Jordan? Can somebody tell me what happened to him? Because
Got old.
he went from all star LA Clippers,
35
traded to
now.
traded to the Nets, didn't see him no more. He went from all star, didn't see him no more. What happened to him?
He's
He
35.
got old overnight.
Yeah, yeah. I'm about to say he 35 years old, man. He's a young
Why
boy
they give him
game
that contract then?
because he KD boy, he KD and
Yeah,
Kyrie
that's why.
boy. Yeah.
I figured this out that not everybody's LeBron James, so he can't be top at 35. So when you're 35, you fall off a cliff.
If you ain't putting 1.5 million in your body, then this is what you're gonna look like.
But no, but the big facts is if you wasn't taking care of your body at 25, when you get to 36, it's different, man. Like I was showing my son, and he only 6. LeBron work ethic on, workouts with his core. Like, dude, LeBron been putting in so much in his body. I mean, the body is a machine. It ain't supposed to break down. So LeBron been taking care of his body since forever. That's why his body ain't broke down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and then with LeBron, I remember when David West was talking about LeBron. He said he was in college at this camp and he was doing something with high school kids or something. And LeBron was like a junior, and like LeBron was like eating right, like had this like routine, and he was a like senior in college. He was like, wow, like this dude is really taking care of himself, and in the 11th grade. So LeBron's been doing this for a while.
Yeah.
All right. So just
Yo,
before we get
moving?
out this,
okay.
Not yet, because I want to talk about this wonderful Lakers Bulls game that's about to come on today. So y'all telling me. So I'm just saying though. So y'all think I know y'all believe that the Lakers going to win, but you don't think the Bulls have a chance?
Have a chance in what, a regular season game? Probably, because they're the Bulls.
Go ahead.
Every weak team has a chance in the regular season. Look at the 72-win Bulls. They lost to all under 500 teams because
Toronto Raptors, all them. Yeah.
They lost to maybe 2 teams over 500. You just don't get up for those games.
Okay, so right after we lost to the Lakers by 2 points, we end up going to the Clippers and we end up losing by 3. So we don't get no respect on that too.
He wants some moral victories.
All right, so
I'm just saying we was up 20. We was up 20. We played like a high school team. We knew how to turn the ball over like an NBA team, which means 10 turnovers at the most or lower, instead of getting 20 turnovers a game, 17, 15. Family, you can't tell me we're not one of the top teams in the East.
Here's my theory with the Lakers this year, man. Okay, so the Lakers have only lost at home, right?
Yeah.
All right. So, and the games they've looked most disinterested have been at home. All right. So here's my theory: the Lakers are the one team outside of Alex Caruso who's been the best with all of the COVID protocols, right? I think that's the LeBron effect. The Lakers are a very close-knit AAU team on the road. When they get on the road, they stay in the hotel and they just kick it like little 12-year-old, 14-year-old, 16-year-old boys. You know what I mean? Like we really, really tight. You know what I'm saying? When they come back to LA, they got their wives, they got their kids. You know, they really at home in that family. They're in a more relaxed setting. So while I've seen the Lakers just go in and just handle business on the road, is because they ain't breaking ranks. Ain't nobody going out the hotel. They ain't getting no COVID exposure. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's where teams are having a problem with the Lakers on the road. So do they have the Bulls always got a chance? They got shooters. The matchup itself is tough for the Lakers in the sense that they like to run that high screen and roll, and then they got guys who can get in the paint and do what they do. If Zach LaVine have another game like he had against the Lakers the first time, then the Lakers might be in trouble. But you know, Kobe White, all them boys that could get to the rack without, you know, like you said, Marc Gasol, he's just looking old and slow. He ain't doing rim protection. So do the Bulls
winning streak?
Do the Bulls have a chance? If you asking me honestly, yeah, they do. Do I see it? Come on, bro. Let's keep it all the way real here. Now.
But come on, Alfred, man, tell me something, man, because I know me and you on the same boat, man.
Yeah. I'm a Bulls fan
like
too.
what you see?
Of course they got a chance, man. Kobe and Zach, man, one of the most underrated backcourts in the league, scoring wise. They can get hot, and yes, they can win that game. It's a regular season game, like B. Lee said, and yes, I can see it. I can see it a miles away. I can see it, and I can see it close. Matter of fact, I'm saying it right now. Bulls gonna win the game. How about that?
Bulls gonna win the game. How about that?
I take right
the only
there.
thing scared me though. I ain't gonna say no. I gotta say this. Anthony Davis, when he come back to Chicago, after not playing well, after saying that he think he sucked, that scares me. He coming to Chicago, home, after he said he sucked. That's the only thing scary. That's the only thing scary. But I'm with you, Bulls by 5.
Let's settle it. Real talk. with B. Lee and Marky Mark. Follow us on YouTube. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Real Hoops Talk with real people. Your show, your way, raw and uncut. Follow us, like us, subscribe.